How's it going, everybody? Today is the 16th of January, and before I get into anything that's going on in my episode or what's happening on my line, I want to mention a few channels. The first is Dwayne Lazar, Triple Nickel Trapper. A lot of people know him and know that he passed away, so thoughts and prayers out to his family. And then I'm going to move on to Al's Outdoors, Al Collins. He just lost his wife. A lot of people know this information, especially about Al's Outdoors. Good dude, salt of the earth guy. So thoughts and prayers out to both of them. I'm going to move on to Jakey Crack Outdoors. Jakey Crack, he's going through chemo treatments right now, but he's still out in the line, toughing it out and making some catches. I believe he tagged his first fisher, and he might have actually caught, I believe he caught his first gray foxes this year. So go check out Jakey Crack too and see what he's up to. And then move on to, let me think, Todd Wittenmeyer. His house just burnt to the ground down in Kentucky. So go check these channels out. I mean, all these guys are just salt of the earth guys and everything. So just thoughts and prayers out to them. If you can take a minute to say a quick prayer for them, or just go check out their channel, I'm sure they would appreciate it. Okay, before we go on the line and check any sets, I just want to mention there's a fur sale in Kersey, PA. So if you're in north central, northwestern PA, it's up near St. Mary's area, I believe. So I'll post a picture right before we go out on the line of the flyer for the actual sale. Never been to one, don't know what to expect, but I'm just going to go there and see what happens and stuff, and we'll see how it works out. So let's go on the line and see what's going on. How's it going, everybody? It is the 6th of January, and yesterday I just posted a video of one of my best trapping days ever. I went 9 days in a row without making a catch, and then made catches 2 days in a row. But now this makes 3 days in a row that I've made canine catches. Got my good luck charm, my buddy Brian. He's out here again. Got another nice gray fox. Oh, that's a sweet looking gray fox. Got it in cable restraint. All my catches lately have been in cables. And this is one of the things I've started doing after watching, I think it was Rich Fowler, making my cables nice and short for the fox cables. I mean, this catch circle's still big, but it's way smaller than having a 5-foot cable. I have another cable right down the trail here, so I'll still have this trail guarded. And really nice looking gray fox though. Yeah, he's only got about, I don't know, less than 3 feet of cable to work on there. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna get this guy dispatched. Got a couple more cables to check. How's it going, everybody? It is the 7th of January, the last day of bobcat season, and I really expected to catch nothing at all. We got a pretty good snowfall. It started yesterday at about noon. It snowed like 5 or 6 inches of heavy snow. Sort of packing down now. I've just been out shoveling out sets. I shoveled one out here, and up there where I caught the one coyote with the white tip tail in the last video. But I've just been shoveling some sets out, and typically I would put buckets over top of my traps so I could identify them after a snowfall like this and find them easily and shovel them out. But it was the last day of cat season, so I thought I'm just gonna let them out just in case, you know, if anything strange could happen. But I started getting ready to shovel this set out right here, and I started shoveling it out. You can see where I'm shoveling, and there's no marks in the snow, no tracks. And I look down, there is my cat for the year. Not a huge cat, but it's a cat nonetheless. I can't even believe it. I can't believe I got a cat on the last day, and especially in these conditions. It's ridiculous. I can't believe it. This is so awesome. So I got my PA bobcat on the last day. I've been out pulling down my flaggings. These flaggings are working awesome. So that's the feisty little guy there. I don't know, I'm probably gonna just tan him up, skin him out, feet and all, and tan him up. I'm not sure. I might try to get him for the taxidermy market. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with them. So I might just put him in the freezer tonight too, and I'm not sure. It's a cool looking little cat though. I mean, I'm so excited. This is crazy. Can't even believe it. All right, I'm gonna get this guy taken care of. Got my PA bobcat. No fisher, but I got a cat on the last day. What's up, everybody? It is the 10th of January, and if you live anywhere like in central PA or somewhere in Pennsylvania, you know that we had some of the nastiest weather possible yesterday. It snowed probably, I don't know, 6 inches really quickly, and then it poured down rain. It just poured down rain. But I actually connected on a coyote last night. This is awesome. You can see where he's in a catch circle here for quite a while. He spread out through here. I have some cables on a light trail over here. This is the 3rd coyote I've caught on this field edge. My buddy Brian's right down there. About 100 yards past him, I caught a coyote and a cable down there. And I caught a coyote right behind my side-by-side here. And I also caught 2 gray fox and my bobcat just right over that little knoll. So this field's been producing really well this year. Yeah, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 5 canines and a bobcat so far. Pretty cool. This is a lighter looking dog right here. As far as ours go, that's a pretty decent looking dog. That's the number 2 Bridger. And got a really good catch on it. Got it on a drag. Gonna get this guy or girl dispatched and back to the shed. This one will definitely be getting skinned out. Decent looking dog right here. Okay, here's coyote from this morning. Has pretty decent fur on it really for around here. It's actually nicer than any of the coyotes when I caught 5 in a row. I did 3 of these up, and probably this is the biggest one right here. It was a 39 pounder, but I mean the fur is, you can see this one right beside it here. The difference in the coloration. This is real dark. It might have no value. I mean, these were 3 of the best ones that I had, so I skinned those out and put them on boards. This is probably, out of those 3, this is probably the nicest one, and this one here is nicer than any of those really. And this one weighed 33 pounds. It was a male, and I caught it in where it just had like a double punch hole, and the weather was about as bad as it gets here. As far as like yesterday, and then last night we had like 50-mile-an-hour wind, but still made a catch. Morning, everybody. It is bright and early this morning, checking early. So I gotta get my wife to a doctor's appointment. But I was here at this location yesterday, fixing up some sets, shoveled the snow off, and added some bait and lure. And I made a catch today. Very next day, call. Got a red fox. A couple 100 yards on the other side of these pine trees. I saw a pair of red fox tracks. Oh, it's a nice one. Hind foot catch. Basically had a tuft of grass here and here, and I had some like Violator 7 and some of Strohecker lure here. I've caught I think 3 coyotes, a gray fox and a red fox, and a bobcat right in this location. Okay, gotta get this guy or girl winded, dispatch, and get moving on. I don't have a lot of time today. Nice looking red fox. All right, here's where I caught the red yesterday morning. I got time today to remake it. I'm just gonna pretty much bed my trap here. I'm gonna add an extra little tuft of grass here. He didn't tear that one up too bad, so I'll just let that one the way it is. I'll probably add a little bit of gusto to here. We're supposed to go into somewhat of a deep freeze next week, like down to single digits, so get a little bit of stinky lure on here. All right, here's a finished set. I just pretty much rebedded my trap in waxed dirt. The little hatchet works really well when the ground starts stiffening up. When it turns rock solid with frozen ice, I mean, it's almost impossible to work with sometimes, but when it starts stiffening up pretty good, a little hatchet works great for digging trap beds and for digging tufts of grass out. I pretty much chopped a hole there, then I went and chopped one of these tufts of grass out of here and stuck it back into here. So I got a good focal point, almost like a walkthrough. I put some bait underneath that tuft of grass and got some cave-in gusto right here. See if I can get a couple more catches here. So far, this set right here, 1 gray, 1 red, 1 coyote, and I got a coyote in each of them and one bobcat, so it's a really good location here. Well, it's the 15th of January, and I think I had 2 degrees this morning, and this is how you don't catch coyotes, having your sets frozen in. I got coyote tracks all over here. I caught a coyote here before, and I caught one right down there. I actually caught 3 coyotes right along this field edge total, but he was here last night, he or she, and headed out that direction. That's the second time I've seen tracks here. We saw them coming up this road that way a few days ago, but the temperature dropped out. I'm gonna get this trap rebedded in some either dry peat moss or wax dirt and put some fresh bait and lure in here. Hope for the best tomorrow. What's up, everybody? It is the 16th of January. Yesterday I fixed up a bunch of foothold, but we're getting a few inches of snow now, and I'm fixing up a few cable restraints. I was fixing these up. These were both knocked down by deer. The trails here are getting pretty much obliterated by the snow, but I was fixing these up. My buddy Brian's here, and I could see these sets from another road, and I looked over here and I couldn't see anything, and then he's like, hey, you got a coyote up here. And I'm gonna pull my side-by-side up there, but he's up there right in behind that pine tree. I'm gonna get my side-by-side pulled up there. That cable's been there for a long time. Long time. It's been knocked down. There he is out there coming out. I'm gonna get up there and get that guy taken care of. Okay, here's my 19th coyote of the year. There were pretty identifiable 2 tracks coming through here. Went down through here. I have another cable restraint right down there. But yeah, this is the 19th one of the year. I'm not sure how the fur is. It's pretty snowed in. I think he was just bedded down over there. We couldn't see any movement here at all until Brian saw him moving around. I think he's just all covered up with snow. We'll see how the fur is. I'm gonna see if I can get him in my catch pool and get him dispatched. All right, here's coyote from this morning. Made a pretty good catch on it, neck catch with a cable restraint. This is actually one of those ones that looks better once I got it in here and got all the snow and the ice brushed off of it. Actually, it's one of the better ones I caught this year. It's not rubbed out or anything here. It's got pretty thick fur. So I'm gonna get this guy skinned out and put on a board. All right, hope you enjoyed the time out there. The bobcat was an absolute surprise for me. I usually would go out and put buckets on all my sets, but I left when a snowfall was coming like that, but it was the last day we could catch a cat, and I thought I'm just gonna let all the buckets off. And I did, and it worked out for me. So, I mean, it's not a big cat. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with it. I might try to do a rug. I have no idea, really. So I'm gonna do something with that cat. But let's check out some of these other furs. Here's the last coyote I just caught on today, on the 16th. It actually had some gunshot holes. It looks like it might have been like T-shot or maybe box shot. There's a couple holes right here, a sewed shut. There's one right here that I got sewed shut. I believe there might have been one on the other side. Nice leather, pretty nice fur. Actually, I got it all cleaned up. And going to the fur sale, I got a few coyotes here. Some decent, some average, I guess. And we've got one skunk. These 2 fox right here, my buddy Chris's. They're pretty nice reds, actually. They're nicer red than anything I got. Got a little stack of grays, and I got red fox here, a couple reds in there mixed in. A few raccoons. I do have some leftover fur from last year that I never was able to get to market. I got a couple grays here, and like a few coyotes here. I'm not sure. I don't know how that's going to work out. I had them vacuum sealed. Good, bad, or ugly, I still got them. I'm going to try to do something with them. So if anybody's going to the sale, I hope to see you there. Hope you all have a blessed day. Stay safe, and thanks for watching, everybody.